Hello, I hope all of you are in good health and in high spirits. We are going to learn the subject verb agreement. You'd have noticed that we had three different videos for this one purpose of subject verb agreement. In the video 3a, we learned what are the different tenses. In the video 3b, we learned what it means by subject and what are the different subjects. Now, in 3c comes the most important thing, that is the subject verb agreement. It is to teach this subject verb agreement that I made the other two videos of B is 3b and 3a. Right? So now let's go into the PPT. I'll share it with you. Welcome to Language Cell. We are going to learn the subject verb agreement. Why should we learn? Because verbs need to agree with the subject. So let's learn subject verb agreement, otherwise known as concord. Now the materials you will need are something to write, a notebook or your notepad or anything. If you're noting it on your computer, fine, or on your mobile, okay. But whatever it is, you need something wherein you will make notes. Okay. I would call anything that you use as notebook. It's up to you to use anything to write. See, basically a teacher, so I need to call it a notebook. Okay, so a notebook and a pen, please keep it ready. You may pause this video here so that you can get it if they are not ready with you. Okay, you may pause the video here. Pause it. Well, now in the notebook, you need to make a format like this 1, 2, 3, 4 till 24. You will have to make 3 copies of it. One for present tense, one for past, and one for future. Now, the assignments given in these 3 tenses will be in this format. You will have to write it there. You're just keeping it ready so that when it comes to the exercise, it will be easy for you to write in there. Otherwise, at that time when you write, and if you don't get the answer and all, a little bit of frustration will come in. So we need to keep things very cool, go slowly, go steady, right? So you please pause the video here and make this format of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 till 24 in the same order. Keep them ready and then we'll move into the next slide. So you may pause the video here again to do this. Please pause. Now, when things are ready, let's start. Please see this. I'm sure you recognize that you have seen this earlier. We did this in the first video 3a. What are the different tenses? We have the present, past, and future. And in each one, we have the simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. Now, if you notice, I have marked 2 in red, the future perfect and the future perfect continuous. Now, these 2 tenses are red because, as I told you earlier, they are used very less, or I would say they are more often not used. Some other tense is substituted. Whatever is to be said is divided into 2 sentences and put into some other tense. And the future perfect and the future perfect continuous is very rarely used. But all said, it is there. So we will go through it also so that it doesn't look like we have missed out on it, right? So you know this. We are going to the next. Now, for the tips I want to give you. For continuous tense ing form, it's, coming, going, singing, dancing, playing, everything ing. Whenever there is an ing with the verb, it's called the continuous tense. Unless it's a participle form or thing. In the tense form, when we learn, it is the ing means continuous tense. For now, we will learn like that. Going, coming, singing. So remember continuous ing. Now see the next one. For perfect tense, you should have either the have and the has or had. Have and has for present tense and had for past tense. Have and has for present tense and had for past tense. So if it is a perfect tense, one of these 3 should be there. If it's a continuous tense, ing should be there. That's the rule. Keep this in mind. It will be easy for you to frame the sentence. Ing for continuous tense, have, has or had for the present or past or future perfect tense. Any perfect tense will have, has or had, right? But let's go what it means by singular and plural. Am, is, was, singular. Are and were, plural. See, am is present tense, was past tense. Are, present tense, were, past tense. Got it? So singular, plural, what it means by continuous tense, what it means by perfect tense, everything is here. I hope just close your eyes for 1 minute and recollect the whole thing so that it will be there in your mind. That's saving in your memory. Okay. Continuous tense, ing. Perfect tense means it will have, has or had. If it's a singular, am, is in the present tense and was in the past tense. If it's plural, are in the present tense and were in the past tense. Done? Let's go. Now see here, this is the present tense and I've taken the verb go. See, I've taken the verb go here. Did you notice? Present tense go. Now, these are the subjects which we already know. I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. Now, and this is the first person, second person, third person, first person, second person, third. This is all the whole thing. This completely you know. Right? Now, we are introducing the verb to each one. If the subject is I, then the simple present will be go. I go. In the present continuous, I am going. In the present perfect, I have gone. In the present perfect continuous, I have been going. The subject you must add with these verbs, okay? Now see the second person singular. You. You go. You are going. You have gone. You have been going. Got it? Now see the third person singular. This one. He, she, it. He, she, it. He goes, she goes, it goes. Same way, he is going, she is going, it is going. He has gone, she has gone, it has gone. He has been going, she has been going, it has been. Clear? We'll go to the next one. We. We go, we are going, we have gone, we have been going. You go, you are going, you have gone, you have been going. They go, they are going, they have gone, they have been going. Now, where we use all this, how we use, it's already done in the first video if you have noticed. I've done tenses there. So you would have learned it there. When we use the present tense or when do we use the present continuous or the present perfect tense and all that. It's already done. This is once again going through it, okay? To see that the subject, verb, tense, everything agree with each other, right? So this is of the present tense of go. Go through it as long as you want. If you want, you may pause the video and learn it perfectly. It is for this that I said to make the format ready. Now, next you will see the exercise. Now see here, you have to do it with dance. Dance is your verb. With dance, I dance. I present continuous. If you're doubtful, go to the previous one, check and come. I am dancing. Like this, you have to fill each one, the subject agreeing with the verb dance and fill it up all the 24. Do the exercise with dance, then return. Okay, so that you will be sure as to how to do. If you don't know, go back to the previous video, see how it is, understand it better, come back and do it. But somehow, please do it on your own. Do pause the video here before you go to the next slide, because in the next slide, you will be seeing the answer. It's better you finish this work and then go to see the answer. Right? Please pause. Pause it. Well, this is the answer key. I hope you checked it. If you're not checked, please do check your answer. Did you get everything right? If it's yes, give yourself a pat. If it's not yes also, give yourself a pat because you did try it. Ultimately, when we try, we get. If you would have done something, it's not that you didn't do anything. Very often we forget to appreciate ourselves for what we have done. Even if you got just 2 marks, that 2 you got 10, 10 you got, that we should appreciate. Okay? So pat yourself for whatever you got. If you got the whole thing right, very good. Not got, we are learning. That's all. Okay? So this is with the present tense. I hope you have understood it. Shall we move to the next one? Now this is a past tense. Now we are going to compare the past tense and the present tense. Okay? Now see the past tense. The verb I took is play. I played, something which is over. You played, he, she played, he played, she played, it played. We played, you played, they played. Played, 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 played. See, from the beginning, it's all the same. Did you see? In the third person also, it's the same. Now, let's go back to the previous one because I want to show that here. See here. Now, see this. Now, I want to bring to your notice one thing here. See here. He, she, it goes. Go, go here, but it goes here. Go, go, go. The difference comes in the third person singular, he, she, it. Same way, here I am, you are, he is or she is or it is. We are, you are, they are. See, the difference is coming here. Of course, with I it is am, but otherwise, see. See here, have gone, it's has gone, have gone, have gone, have gone. See here, everything have gone, have been going, has been going, have been going, have been going. That means it is in the third person singular, this one, that the major part of change comes. The major change comes in the third person singular. And if you understand that in the present tense, the third person singular takes a yes with it, half the problem is sorted. Or I should say 80% of the problem is sorted out. See here, he goes, she goes. So with the verb, he, if the subject is he, she or it, or referring to it, then the verb will take a yes. For example, now he goes. Suppose Ram, it indicates he goes. Ram goes. My teacher knows. My sister dances. Sister, she. My puppy eats. Puppy, eat. The subject, if you're not sure what the verb is or how to use the verb, connect the subject to one of these, to the correct one, not one of these, to the correct subject which is given here. Think what will come and then use it there. So it will be easy, right? So it is in the third person singular that the change comes. In the other, almost all are the same. See, in the perfect, we'll go from here. Present perfect continuum, 1, 2 same, then 3, 4, this. Third one is different. 1, 2 same, 3 is different, 4, 5, 6 same. Here, first, second same, third different, 4, 5, 6 same. Here, because it's I, the verb is always am. That's something basic, you all know. Am going, are going. Then third one is. But are going, are going, are going. All the others are the same. See here, go, go. But goes, go, go, go. So the change is in the third person singular. If you remember this and understand this, it will become very easy. Right? So we are going back to the past tense. I wanted to compare the present tense to the past tense and teach you. That's why I brought you here. Now see the past tense. I played, you played, he played, she played, it played. In the present tense, it was different, right? With the verb, we had to add yes. Here we are having ed everywhere. We played, you played, they played. Now, past tense. Remember, we learned V1, V2, V3. In that, we learned the V2, wherein we said regular verbs, irregular verbs. That past tense, second V2, that will come here. That will come here. That's why we learned it there. V1, V2, V3. Okay. Past tense of the verb. Suppose it is go, it will become I went, we went, she went. Here this play is given. It's a regular verb. If it's an irregular verb, you will have whatever the verb, that verb's past tense. So here the past tense is played, like this, ed is added. Now see the past continuous. Let's first see this. I was, you were, he or she was, we were, you were, they were. So 1, 2, 3, 4 same, but this and this is different. The first person singular and third person singular alone. That too, only the auxiliary verb is different. See? See? Now, continuous tense, we said it's playing, or ing will be there. Was playing, were playing, was playing, were playing, were playing, were playing. Now, past perfect. Past perfect, the rule is have, has, or had. It's past tense, so it will have had played, had played, had played, had played, had played, had played, all the same. It's easy. Now see, past perfect continuous. Past perfect should have, has, or had. Continuous should have ing. See, had, because it's a past perfect continuous, you should add a been. That is the rule in English. Had been playing, to show that something had been continuously happening in the past. Had from one point in the past to another point in the past itself. Had been playing. One point, I had been playing cricket from the age of 5 to 15. From one point to another point. Now it's not the past. Now it's not there. I'm not doing it. It's in the past. Started in the past, ended in the past. Had been playing, and had been playing is the one that we will be using for all the subject. I, you, he, she, it, we, they, you, they, all, everything is the same. See, had, been playing. See, did you notice the whole thing same? Clear? Is it clear? So, like, I really wish I could see you, I could read your face, and so that I can understand that you have understood. Unfortunately, it's through the camera. How I wish you were before me. Okay. So, had been, right? So, this is with the past tense. Now, you're going to do the exercise. See, the verb given to you is receive. Past tense, ed will be added. V1, V2, and V3. Receive, received, received. So you'll have to add that here. Done? See how you should modify the verb, or whatever you have to add, or whatever you have to do for each one. Fill in that page that you have kept ready for the past tense. Do everything, and before you go into the next slide, check your answer. Then go, because after this, the next slide is the answer. You may pause the video here. Please pause. Okay, so this is the answer. Check it for yourself. I'm sure you would have done it well. It's quite easy, right? If you checked your answer, think good of yourself. Think you can. Think you're learning. Let's go ahead. Now we are going into the next tense, that is the future tense. Yeah, the future tense. Now in the future tense, I told you the future perfect and the future perfect continuous. These two, you try and do it. Know what it is, okay? But we are going to give more importance to the other two. Let's see. Future simple is very simple. You just have to add the will. See, I will stand, you will stand, he, she, or it will stand. We will stand, you will stand, they will stand. No change anywhere. Everything is will plus stand. Because will is a modal, and with that, the verb will take only the root form. Okay? You'll be learning modals also. I will, you will, she will, he will, it will, we will, you will, they will. After that, the verb in the root. Second one, future continuous, ing, continuous. So, I will be standing. You need the be there, okay? Those are small things in English you need to note down. I will be standing at the bus stand tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Will be standing, future. You will be standing, he will be standing, she will be standing, it will be standing, we will be standing, you will be standing, they will be standing. Done. So that's with this future simple and future continuous. Now, future perfect and future perfect continuous also given. Now, there also there's no change if you notice. I will have stood. You will have stood. Have perfect should come. So it's always have. After will, it's only have. You can't put any has or had. Will have, everything is will have plus the verb. Root form. Now, future perfect continuous will be will have been standing. We saw in the previous one also been. It's perfect, have will come. Will have been standing, will have been standing. Everywhere it's the same. If you notice, see, all these things are the same and these are also the same. Right? Got it? I hope you have understood what it is. Now we'll go into the exercise. Will you do it with close? Please do it with close. Fill this with the verb close and then you can check the answer. So pause your video here. Pause it. This is the answer. I hope you have checked the answers. I think almost everything will be correct for you by now. Because you can always refer back, see how it is, learn it and come back and do the right thing. Done? I hope you have understood it. Did you get it? Now do you know how in the present tense, past tense and future tense is done? Hmm? See, remember about the continuous tense that's been told, about the perfect tense that's been told, the singular, plural which we did that, those scenes given, right? It is in the present tense, the third person singular, which has a major change. So if you remember that, all other things will automatically come to you because you have been reading, you're doing a lot of things, all the reading activities, listening activity, everywhere you're listening, it will come. But sometimes these things of agreeing the subject with the verb goes wrong for some of them. That's why this video has been there. I hope you have got it, right? So meet you again in the next video. Till then, bye.